Hi guys. Today is Monday, May 29th, 2023. It is Memorial Day here in the United States. And I am here to do a Mill Hill stash slash finish parade. The other night I was talking to Vic and she asked to see my Mill Hill kits. I don't know why we were talking about Mill Hill, but she's like, oh, let me see your Mill Hill kits. And I was still in the middle of finishing my stitches for Harvest Stitchers, and I wasn't about to go and collect all my Mill Hills at that time of night. I was trying to finish my stitches and go to bed, but so I decided let me just go ahead and do a video about it because it'll be fun. So I collected my Mill Hills, which of course I have more than I thought I did, and I collected my finishes that I have, and I have pictures of some that I've given away. So we'll just do a Mill Hill stash slash finish parade. Um, so these are not in any particular order. They're just in the order that I've kind of piled them here. And I'm going to put them in this bag as I show them just to make it easy to clear off the table here. So I have a bunch of the small ones, and I have some of the big ones, and I have some that have been gifted to me, and prizes, and all kinds of stuff. So we're just going to go through these. And they're not really in any order, so we'll just start with the first one that's on top here. This is Rainy Weather, and I actually almost started this sometime last year or earlier this year. I was kind of looking for a new start, and this was a possibility, but I ended up not starting it. I might have sorted the floss for it, but I didn't start it. So there's Rainy Weather, and he's adorable. This is one that I bought the leftovers on Stash and Load. This is Bonnet Girl, and it's just the leftover thread and beads in the chart. This is a very popular one that I know a lot of people have done. Pine Cone. This is from their Charmed Stocking series, Mr. Snowflake. This one is one of the ones, I think this is all beads. I'm not sure. I think this is one of the ones that's all beads. This is the Crush. I think I might have gotten this on Stash and Load. I'm not sure how I got this. Either that or I've had it for a very long time. This is one that I actually bought not too long ago. This is Halloween. I've showed this in one of my most recent videos. This, what is this? This one got opened and it got separated, and I don't know what happened to the cover picture or the chart. I have all the rest of the stuff here. This is the Star of David one, which I had started to start and I didn't start it and I didn't get it all back together, and the cover picture and the chart are around here somewhere. I don't know. But clearly I'm going to have to find them. This is the menorah. This is Chris Mouse. Isn't he cute? This is Honey Pop. I actually looked at this one as a possibility for road trip because one of the prompts was something with a bee on it, and I thought this might have a bee on it, but it doesn't. It has a bee skep, but it doesn't have a stitched bee. It has a bee button. So I ended up just doing penalty stitches on that prompt. This is another one that I bought relatively recently, and I blame it on Christine at Calico Whimsy. This is Come Stitch. This is another popular one, Snowy Owlet. This is Love Stitching. This is Dreidels. This, I think, I got as a prize, as part of a prize from Road Trip from Carla. This is Jack in the Box. This one I think is also all beads. This is another one that I was under consideration to start for Road Trip, but I didn't. This is the Taco. This is just cute. Pig in a Blanket. This is one of their more recent releases. I think it was released last year. It's just really cute. This is part of their Charm Santa Faces series. This is Santa Noel. I think this, I may have also gotten this from Carla. This is Noah. Okay, so those are the little ones. The rest of these are the button and bead ones. These button and bead kits, those little ones you can do like in a couple of days. I do them in 2 or 3 days usually. These button and bead kits are no joke. These button and bead kits are almost full coverage. They're 6x6 and they're almost full coverage. Some of them probably are full coverage. So this is, I think I got this on Stash Unload. This is Noah's Ark. This is Snow Fun. This is the Holiday Treasured Sampler Kit. This is Sugar Plum Tree. I think I got this on Stash and Load too. These I got, these I know I got from Carla from Road Trip. I probably showed them like in my January video. This is Pine Tree Santa. And Holly Berry Santa. And Juniper Branch Santa. These are some more of these kids. This is the Jim Shore Penguin. These Jim Shore ones are adorable. This is Button and Beads. This is Ginger Friends. Comes with a little button. This is World Peace. This is also another recent release. Sophie Sheep. This is also by Jim Shore, Sophie Sheep. I saw those. Actually, this release may not have been as recent as I thought because when I went to see Vicky at Reading and Stitching in 2021, they had those at the Silver Needle, and I don't remember if I bought one at the Silver Needle or I ordered it later, but I remember seeing those at the Silver Needle. This was also a recent purchase. Fairy Garden. This is Fall Beach. You've seen the companions to these recently on my channel because I finished them. There's 4 in the series and I finished 2 of them. This is one of them. This is one of the other ones. This is Peppermint Tweet. And this is the 4th one. This is Frosty Mug. This is the Jim Shore Santa because adorable. What is this called? Best Friend Santa. And this is probably why we were talking about Mill Hill because Vic was working on this one. This is Winter Wonderland. And she has finished all the stitching and she's started beading hers. Clearly, I haven't started mine. But when she was working on it, I'm like, I think I have that, and I went and found it. And that's probably what started this conversation about Mill Hill. So that was quick, wasn't it? There's my Mill Hill stash. So I have some finishes here that I have more finishes than I thought. When I was going through this in my head, I thought, okay, I have this one and this one and this one, this one. And then when I was going through my finishes, I was like, oh, I forgot about this and this and this. So, but I'm going to start just because it's easier. I'm going to start with showing you the ones that I've given away. And thankfully, I have pictures of them. These have all gone to coworkers, actually. This is the banana split that I gave to a friend. Let's see. I can get this to show up a little bit better. There it is. There's the banana split. And I gave this to him because back in the day, when we used to talk on Yahoo Messenger, if you remember Yahoo Messenger, they had a whole bunch of animated GIFs where and one of them, they had several for goodbye, and one of them was make like a banana and split. So he had this in his office until he started packing up his office to retire, and it disappeared sometime in the process of packing up his office. I don't know if he ever found it or not. I hope he finds it. This one I made for a coworker. This is Rockin' Robin. It just reminds me of her. And then this one, oh, this isn't a very good picture. It's kind of dark. Let's see if that helps. This is American Eagle, and I made this for a coworker for his birthday one year. And before the pandemic, he had it. I made it into a magnet for him, and he had it on the metal shelf on his cubicle. And during the pandemic, when we were told to clean out our desks, I don't know if he moved it or he took it home. I'm not sure what happened to it, but he had it on his desk for a while. I think he might have moved it to a different place on his desk. I don't know. But those are the ones that I've given to friends. And these are the ones that I finished. Some of these you've seen here on my channel. A lot of these I've finished since I've been doing this. And you've seen them here on my channel. some of these I forgot about and I found them and they were from before I was doing this. And so we'll start with these. This is a series. Millhouse has this whole series of eggs. And some of them have flowers, and some of them have animals, and some of them have insects, and some of them have. We've got this whole series of eggs, and I've done 5 of them. So we have the chick egg. I think I did this in 20. I don't even know. 2018 maybe. Here's the sheep egg. This one, this one I think is really cool because they have you use white seed beads, and then they have you use white petite beads, and they have you use them together, and they tell you to attach the petite beads with a full cross, which is a pain in the butt. But when you do it, it gives the sheep this really cool texture. Like he has fur. It gives him like this dimensional texture. Like he has wool. It's really cool. So there's the sheep egg. And the bunny egg. I stitched these like in 3 separate years, and it was like I don't think they were completely consecutive years, but I think I stitched the sheep and the bunny or the sheep and the chicken consecutive years, and then the rabbit was like 2 years later or something. But, and then I stitched the daffodil egg in 2020, I think. And then I started the tulip. I started the tulip in 2020 because I started it during the 2020 election when the conventions were going on. And then it didn't get finished until 2022 because I didn't have enough done on it to put it in No New Starts. So I put it away for 2021 and I finished it when No New Starts was over. And this is the tulip egg. Okay. And these are ones that you've seen on my channel earlier this year and late last year. This one I finished last year, I think in December. This is Warm and Wise. This is one of the first one that goes with the Peppermint Sweet and Frosty Mug. This is the first one. And then this is Marshmallow Sweet, which I finished in January of this year. This is when I finished in 2018. This is a squirrel. He's cute. Back in 2018, the rotation stitches board on Youku was still had some posting. There were a few of us that were still posting, and I was posting that one, and one of the girls, at first she thought it was cute, but then she got squirrels in her basement or something. She had some incident with squirrels in her house, and she's like, "Yeah, that used to be cute, but now it's not cute. Now that I've had to deal with squirrels, it's not cute anymore." Okay, these are the one. This one here. Okay, these are the ones that you probably have not seen on my channel. Maybe this one, but I don't know. This I don't even know what the names of some of these are, honestly. I think this is Boo, and I showed this to a coworker. I showed her the picture, and she's like, "Oh, that's cute. Bring it in so I can see it." And she was commenting about how little it was, and she likes little things. And I'm going, I'm not bringing it in. You want to take it? I'm not letting you take it. So, um, I, yeah, no, I'm not giving her my. That was the same one. She was the one I made the Rockin' Robin for, and I'm like, I'm not giving you this one too. So there's Boo. I don't know what the name of this one is. This is one of their angels, and I didn't really do a very good job on finishing this one. But there's one of the angels. And here's another one of the angels. I remember working on this one. I did this sometime in the early 2000s because um, the needlework shop was open still. And I used to go over there, and I think there was a Starbucks. When I left there, there was a Starbucks around the corner. And I kind of remember sitting in the Starbucks working on this. And I kind of think I had asked my mom to come pick me up, and I was waiting for my mom. And so this is one of their angels. I kind of remember working on this in the Starbucks. So I think that uh, I was waiting for my mom. That needlework shop got sold to somebody who turned it into needlepoint knitting, and she's since closed it too. So it was gone. This is the little bluebird. This I remember doing this. This was in the early 2000s too. Um, or maybe even in the late 90s, but I don't think so. I think it was in the early 2000s. Um, this is ice skates. And the last one. This will be Vic's favorite, I'm sure. This is Mill Hill Spiderweb. This one was not fun. I did not enjoy this one. This pink background in the back was a pain in the butt just because there's no there's no rhyme or reason to it. It's just random stitches. Um, and then the spider was fun. Stitching the spider was fun, but the border was a lot more than I thought it was. There's a lot of beads. It was a lot more work than I thought it was, and I was like, "Isn't this done yet?" Um, and I I remember it was December. I had worked on it, and I think I had gotten just kind of burned out on it because it was a lot more than I thought. And so it got to be the end of December, and I'm like, let me finish this before the new year. Let me not take this into the new year with me. So I remember making a push on New Year's Eve, like I'm gonna finish this today, and this is not going into next year with me. And so there's Mill Hill Spiderweb, and those are my Mill Hill finishes. And I have one Mill Hill whip. And this is going to be in my video in a few days because I just started it, so you get a little sneak peek of my video. Um, this is the one that I ended up starting to meet all those prompts in Road Trip. This is Cabin Fever. And I've done about 850 stitches on it. Yeah, let me get this thread off. There we go. I've done about 850 stitches on it. So that's where that is. And that's my Mill Hill stash / finish parade. And I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in a few days for my monthly video. Happy stitching!